Good day, viewers. You are welcome. Let's see how we can provide solution to this algebra problem. We have a to the power of root a equals square root of a raised to power a. So we need to provide all the solutions that satisfy this. So let's try to consider the solution from here. So we are given a raised to power of a. This equals square root here, we change it to a raised to power a, then all raised to power 1 over 2. So we know root is just like power of 1 over 2. Then from here, we have to multiply a by 1 over 2, and we have a raised to power of square root of a equals a raised to power a times 1, that is a divided by 2. And next, suppose we introduce log on both sides. So because if we cancel a and a here, we are not getting the old solution as intended. So we have to leave this one as it is, then we introduce log on both sides. So by introducing logarithm, we have this as log, or let me just call it ln. So a raised to power of square root of a equals ln a raised to power a divided by 2. And by properties of log, suppose we have ln p raised to power n, this equals n multiplied by ln p. So we consider this rule and we apply it here. So for this to become square root of a multiplied by ln a equals a divided by 2 multiplied by ln a. So here we can still not cancel ln a. So what we do here is, let's take the whole of this to this side. Then we have this as square root of a multiplied by ln a minus a divided by 2 multiplied by ln a, and this equals 0. And from what we have here, we have ln a which is common to them. So we factor out ln a, and in the bracket, so when we divide both sides by ln a, we are left with square root of a minus, also when we divide both sides by ln a, we are left with a divided by 2, and this equals 0. So by what we have here, if we want to make the whole of this expression equals to 0, it means that we are going to let ln a here equals to 0, or we have square root of a minus a divided by 2, everything equals 0. So if these are the two cases that we have here, so to get a here, we know that we are going to introduce exponential to both sides. So introducing e here, what we have here is e raised to power of ln a equals e raised to power of 0. So, and this implies that when e and ln cancels, both are inverse to each other. We have a equals, and e raised to power 0, so it is equals 1. Therefore, the first values of a is a equals to 1, as it implies. And also, to get the other values, we have to consider from square root of a minus a divided by 2 equals 0. Then let's transfer a over 2 to other side. We have this as root a equals a divided by 2. And by this, let's take the square of both sides. So by squaring both sides, we know that this square and square root cancelled. Then we have this as a equals, so by rule of exponent, it means a will take square and 2 will also take square. So with this, we have a squared divided by 2 squared. So here we have a equals a squared, it still remains as a squared divided by 2 squared, that is 4. Then when we cross multiplied, we multiply this with this. So we have this as 4a equals a raised to power of 2. So with what we have here, 4a equals to a raised to power 2, let's try to collect 4a to this side. Then we have, so we have a squared minus 4a equals 0. Then we factor out a from here. So by factoring out a becomes a minus 4, and this equals 0. So from this expression now, we can have our a here equals to 0, and we have our a here equals 4. So these are the only two values we get here for this one to be equals to 0. And don't forget that initially we get our a here equals 1. So we have 3 roots here, which are 3 solutions, but we have to verify which of these equals to each other. So let's see to check. From the given questions, we have a raised to power of square root of a equals the square root of a raised to power of a. So let's start from the first one we get, which is a equals to 1. When we substitute it, we have 1 raised to power square root of 1 equals the square root of 1 raised to power 1. And by this, we have 1 raised to power square root of 1, that is 1, equals, and here is 1 raised to power 1, that is still 1. Then we put it in roots. So 1 raised to power 1, that is 1, and 1 equals square root of 1, that is 1. So this shows that at a equals to 1 satisfy these solutions. And also, when we recall from here, so we try to substitute at a equals to 4. When we put a equals 4, we have 4 raised to power square root of 4 equals the square root of 4 raised to power of 4. So with this one, we have this as 4 raised to power square root of 4, that is 2, equals, and here we consider this as the 4 raised to power of 4, then multiply by 1 over 2. Okay, so with this one, we can see that 2 cancel 2, and we have 2 here. So here becomes 4 raised to power 2 equals 4 raised to power of 2. So which shows that 16 here equals 16. The left hand side equals the right hand side. So which is also proved right. And the last one, which is a equals to 0. By putting it here, we have 0 raised to power square root of 0 equals square root of 0 raised to power 0. And here, so we have 0 raised to power 0 equals to 0 raised to power of 0 here. But does this one have any basis? So I don't think so. So which means we are going to neglect this at a equals to 0, and that's all. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. See you in the next class. Never stop learning. Bye bye.